YouTube? Welcome back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and we have a new subscriber goal of 200. Thank you to all of my 100 plus subscribers. I do appreciate you a lot. And today we have a deck that I was excited to build ever since Pokemon Go came out. So yeah, let's just go and get into the question and all the other stuff. Alright everybody, we know what time it is. It's time to go over last video's question. So, this Pokemon has a similar name to a big-time cell phone company in the United States. It also looks kind of like a deer with pink leaves on its neck. Who is this Pokemon? And if you were like band socks, you guessed Virizion. Virizion has those pink leaves right there along its neck, and it's named pretty similarly to a United States cell phone company, which is awesome. So, congratulations to you, band socks. You now have 1 point, tied with QB for 1 point. Let's move on to this video's question. In the Pokemon anime, how many wins does Ash's Greninja have? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comment section down below. While you're there, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and good luck. If you watch my Pokemon Go pack openings, you know that I wanted to do a deck on Dialga VSTAR here because of a Pokemon that came out. Let's talk a little bit about Dialga. It's got the VSTAR Power Star Chronos, which is the main thing we were focusing on. For 5 energies, we do 220 damage, but we get to take another turn, which is amazing. And then the first attack, Metal Blast, does 40 damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon, which I think is pretty cool, especially when we need to get 5 energies onto Dialga. Anyway, easily one-shot other V-Stars and V-Maxes sometimes. Now, how are we going to set this up? Well, the new Blastoise from Pokemon Go with the ability Vitality Spring. Once during our turn, we can search our deck for up to 6 energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. And then we shuffle our deck, and if we use the ability, the turn ends. Which seems kind of like a bad thing, but not too much in this deck because we also have 3 copies of Diancie with Princess's Curtain, which basically allows our basic Pokemon not to be bossed up, which is fantastic. So we leave our Dialga V on the bench, we have Blastoise on the bench, powered up, Diancie's in the active. We don't have to worry about the boss, but we do have to worry about cross switchers and escape ropes and things like that, so be mindful of that. We also have 1 copy of Radiant Greninja to help us dig into our deck, 3 copies of Mew to also help us dig for those item cards in our deck that we need to quickly set up our Pokemon, copy of Lumineon and Crobat just so we have some extra consistency, 2 Battle VIP passes, 1 copy of Energy Recycler just in case our Dialga does get knocked out or we use a lot of energies, we can get them back. An escape rope, ordinary rod, your quick balls, 2 rare candies so that we can evolve our Squirtle into Blastoise. And what really makes this deck work even more is the trainer Irida. We can search our deck for a water Pokemon and an item card. So basically we use this to get a Blastoise and get a rare candy, and boom, we are set up, ready to go. 3 copies of Boss's Orders because we really want to take a knockout with Star Chronos and then take another knockout with Metal Blast. That's the goal. 10 metal energies, 1 Avery, 1 Tool Jammer, just so that we don't have to worry about, things like Choice Belt or Big Charms. Just makes it a little bit easier. Air Balloons to help us get out the active, and 2 copies of Marnie. That is the deck. Let's go check it out. Ooh, going up against Mew, and we don't have that bad of a start. Let's go ahead and use Mysterious Tail here. Scoop Up Net is fine. We can actually go ahead and use another Mysterious Tail because we have Escape Rope. Let's go ahead and escape rope into the Squirtle, scoop it up. Actually, I think I was supposed to do that to Mew. Play that and pass. I completely misplayed that wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm a dork. Anyways, we have Irida for next turn to get a Blastoise. We can Irida for Blastoise and Quick Ball. And then hopefully we can get our Blastoise going. Hopefully we can get a Quick Ball off of the Mew as well. That'd be really, really good because we need to get a Diancie down. And hopefully we don't get knocked out this turn, but we most likely will. This is going to be a little bit of a bummer. So we will try. Then Flipping Tails is good for us. Rose Tower. Cramomatic and Tails again. Alright, we're looking good. They got 3 Genesects though, so they're going to be drawing a bunch of cards they need. And Elisa, Sparkle, and a Meloetta to be able to get an attack off. That Pokegear might get them what they want, though they whiff. Luck is on our side here. Ultra Ball's going for another Genesect. There comes the Meloetta maybe. I would assume Meloetta, but they already attached an energy to the Mew, but then again, the Psychic Leap does 70 damage, which is enough to knock out Mew anyways. So yeah, there's the Elisa Sparkle. We're going to lose our Mew, so it's going to make this a little bit tougher than I thought, but leaving Blastoise in the active isn't too bad. They might elect to knock out the Blastoise, which by that point we won't need Blastoise anymore. Okay, there's the knockout. Or they're deciding if they want to shuffle back in or they take a prize. Doo-doo. Shouldn't be too hard of a choice. There they go. Okay. Boss's orders will be great for next turn, so we can go ahead and Irida here. Here's Blastoise, and then we can get a Quick Ball for the Dialga. Wish we had a better setup, but we're working with what we got. Let's go ahead and get rid of Squirtle here. Quick Ball goes for Dialga. Rare Candy into Blastoise. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a lag there. Play down Dialga, give it an energy. Go ahead and use Rose Tower. Don't need to use any of those cards. We can Vitality Spring, get all of our energies out the deck so we don't draw into them. And then we have a really beefed up Dialga V here. Boom. Let's attach an energy up there. So why not? We have one in our hand. We have Energy Recycler. The only problem is we are completely in top deck mode and susceptible to a boss's orders on our Dialga. So this is what happens when you don't have that good of a setup. We did what we wanted to, but we don't have a setup to be able to do anything else. They play Elisa Sparkle though, so we're not getting bossed. They can still have an escape rope, however. There's their fourth Fusion Strike energy. They could still play Escape Rope, which I'm afraid of. There's a Choice Belt. They got plenty of ways to draw into those cards. Echoing Horn. Gonna bring back another Squirtle, which is, I guess, fine. Just playing cards out of their hand. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. There's an Ultra Ball. Here comes a Mew VMAX. This is what we were expecting to see. Now, if we can get an Evo Incense or an Ultra Ball off this top deck, we can take our prizes. Give him a Squirtle. So I'm hoping for Evo Incense Ultra Ball, because if we can get it to our Dialga VSTAR, we have a boss's orders to knock out the Mew V, and then we have enough energy to knock out a Mew V Max. Back-to-back turns. And then our opponent is done, and that's the hope. Let's go, top deck for the win. That's what we want. Hopefully they don't play Pokemon Capture. Oh, they just do Psychic Leap. They leave the Mew V in the active. Oh my goodness, they're gonna... Okay. I was about to say, they shuffle it back in. That's fine. They give me a Genesect, though. Oh man, I really need to top deck this. Ultra Ball, Evo Incense, Quick Ball. Quick Ball helps, I think. Because we don't need to play Boss's Orders this turn. Yeah, we don't. So let's go ahead and Quick Ball away the boss. Go for Lumineon. Lumineon seems good. Let's play that energy down. Let's go ahead and play the Energy Recycler, because we're going to go for a research anyways. We can do Rose Tower. Okay. Play down Lumineon. Look for... Oh, we don't have research. Oh no, we don't play research. Irida can get us there. Irida guarantees it, right? We can get Radiant Greninja and Evo Incense. Okay. I like that. Let's go Irida. Irida gets Radiant Greninja Evo Incense, which I like. Go into Dialga VSTAR. Would have liked to have kept that boss's orders now. Now I'm regretting not keeping it, but we get 2 turns though, which is okay. Air Balloon's fine. Let's go ahead and Star Chronos, take a knockout on the Genesect. get 2 prizes, and search for that boss for next turn on the VMAX. Ultra Ball doesn't get us there. Another Irida doesn't get us there. It's okay though. Our turn again. We get another Air Balloon, which is not good. Go ahead and attach that Ultra Ball away, an Irida, and the Vit Pass. Crobat might get us there. Let's go ahead and play down Air Balloon over there. We can Rose Tower for 1. Play down the Mew, that's fine. Crobat for 5. Hopefully we hit a boss. Bummer, we don't. But we still have concealed cards. Scoop Up Net. Don't think we have a way to do it. Go ahead and scoop up the Mew. Ultra Ball away the Mew and the Diancie. Let's see how many energies we have left in the deck. We don't have any. We have an ordinary rod. Oh no, we don't have anything. Okay. We can get a Zacian to, I guess, help next turn. Play down the Zacian and we'll go ahead and Marnie now. Ordinary Rod can get us back a couple energies, but I think we are a couple energies short here. There's the boss. We gotta get there with Zacian though. Get rid of that Dialga. Just thin the deck so we can get into that Ordinary Rod ASAP. Get rid of the rare candy. Hopefully some of these prizes are energies. And we gotta hope our Origin Form Dialga can stay up. Tool Jammer would have been great. Diancie's not good. We missed the energy. Ooh, it's gonna be creepy. It's gonna be close. Can they get all 4 of their energies in play with a Cramomatic? They can. Oh, they Cramomatic heads. Dang it. They were bound to. So close. That's an Elisa Sparkle. Oh, that's a Choice Belt. Quick Ball. Do they not have another Elisa Sparkle? Two Chromatic Heads. That does it. This one is the Elisa Sparkle. Is it though? Did they get another Elisa Sparkle? I mean, I think I've only seen 2. A Power Tablet. Let's see, Melodious Echo does 70. Do they have enough? They don't! Oh my goodness! They were 10 short! We beat them! Oh my gosh! I think we got lucky on that one, but it shows off what the deck can do. Here we are with game 2, and our opponent's starting with the Lumineon V in the active, which is a juicy target for our Dialga VSTAR. Hopefully on turn 2 or turn 3. Looks like we're playing up against some type of water deck. Don't know which kind just yet. Palkia it is. Okay, we have a good matchup against Palkia. We can do it. Just need to be able to set up correctly and protect ourselves from the boss's orders. We should be a-okay. Hopefully this Mew will get us a Battle VIP Pass. So we can definitely set up easier. We'll be good to go. We got Radiant Greninja. We need to find a Blastoise. Got some stuff to do. Another Crobat, which is another juicy target for us. We're going to need to take 3 knockouts in this matchup. The easier the knockouts, the better for us. And our opponent has a pretty solid setup. They already have 3 water in the discard. There's a Battle VIP Pass. Don't know what else they need, though. We'll see what they grab. But hey, while you're here, thanks for coming out and watching me go up against some Palkia stuff. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Appreciate it. Working our way to 200 subscribers now. That's the next goal. And it is finally our turn. We top deck a Training Court, which is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and conceal cards first. Get rid of that energy. Well, those are 2 fantastic cards to get right off the top deck. Let's go ahead and play down those 2. We can utilize Mysterious Tail. We get a Quick Ball, which will help us get a Dialga. But we want to also get into an Irida, so we can also Quick Ball for it. go ahead and play the Avery, because I don't really want to discard a lot of things in our hand. Play the Avery, force our opponent to discard something. There's a rare candy. So Irida is avoiding us for some strange reason. But that's okay. I think we're not going to go for a Dialga just yet. They could theoretically boss it up next turn and knock it out. So I think I'm gonna hold on to what we have, give Diancie an energy, and I think I just want to pass here. Yeah, I think I just want to pass here. We can't set up our Dialga yet, so we'll hold off. Next turn though, if all goes well, we should be able to get our Dialga charged up, as long as they don't boss our Squirtle. If they boss our Squirtle, we're going to be a little bit of a pinch, but not the end of the world. We get Marnie. That's a little bit of a bummer because we had a rare candy in our hand. But if we Marnie into Irida, Quick Ball, we should be okay. We didn't Marnie into any of that. Marnied into Diancie Marnie. We do have a Radiant Greninja's ability though, which would help. There's an Ice Rider. They still have the Lumineon in the active, but they can easily retreat it with Palkia's VSTAR ability. Hopefully they don't play Path to the Peak. Training Court's fine with me. They conceal cards that's perfectly fine. We did get Marnie, so we don't have to worry about boss, so we are gonna lose this Mew. And I can actually just use Aqua Return to get this Lumineon out of the game. Or not out of the game, but back into their hand, and it looks like that's what they're gonna do. They're going to deny me an easy Lumineon prize. I wonder what they're going to promote instead. They could promote the Palkia, and they do. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky turn here. Promote the Diancie. Top deck another Marnie. We'll go ahead and play down another Diancie. I think it's better just to Marnie here. And hope we get like Evo Incense Rare Candy. We got Evo Incense, we missed Rare Candy, that's okay. We can conceal cards away the energy. There's the Irida that we would have wanted. Let's go ahead and use the Training Court, bring that back. Go ahead and Quick Ball away the Metal Energy. Get out a Dialga, I suppose, but don't bench. Well, we can bench it. It's one less thing we have to worry about because we have Irida for next turn. We can bench it. We still have another Diancie, and we can do a Spike Draw here. Draw a couple cards. Boss's Orders is great, actually. So we're still okay. They can't boss up our Dialga, which is good. They can't boss up our Squirtle, which is amazing. They have to knock out our Diancies. Hopefully they don't play Cross Switcher. I don't think this variant does. I don't see Palkia playing Cross Switcher when it has an Ice Rider in the deck. They've already used their VSTAR power, so they are going to attack with this Palkia. They have an Irida of their own. It's probably going to go for one of the VSTAR VMAXs. Calyrex VMAX, perfect. That's an easy 3 prizes for our Dialga. Easy 3 prizes for our Dialga. The best part about the Ice Rider is like we can hit it with Star Chronos and knock it out. And then we can come back and hit a Palkia VSTAR and knock that out too, which is awesome. So next turn we have this in the bag. I'm going to play Irida for Blastoise Rare Candy. And then we're going to put all that on Dialga. And we'll be set. Choice Belt onto Ice Rider, don't mind. I think we are well on our way to just beating up this Palkia, which I love to do. Conceal card from our opponent, getting 2 more cards after discarding that 1 energy. They do have to be careful. No, they don't. They only have 1 in the discard. They shuffled the rest back in. Subspace Swell on our Diancie. It gets KO'd. No problem. We have another one. We top deck a Tool Jammer, which is actually really good. So we're going to play Tool Jammer here on Dialga. We're going to go ahead and use Irida. Grab ourselves Blastoise, a Rare Candy. And let's go ahead and do that. evolve into Blastoise. Let's use the Training Court, get back one of these energies so I can use the Radiant Greninja. Maybe we'll get a VSTAR. We don't, that's no problem. Go ahead and attach an energy there. And a Vitality Spring. And let's get all the energies onto our Dialga V. Now they could have Escape Rope, which would absolutely wreck us, to be honest. But we do have Energy Recycler and Ordinary Rod, so we might be able to last another turn. That wouldn't be ideal though, so we're hoping they don't have Escape Rope. Escape Rope would destroy us. They play Melanie. It's not an Escape Rope, that's good. They play Cross Switcher though. I am mistaken. They have Cross Switcher. Do they do enough damage? I think they do. Max Lance does 250. Bummer. Okay, good thing we have Ordinary Rod and Energy Recycler. The reasons we have those cards in the deck, we can go ahead and set this up again. I doubt they play another Cross Switcher, so we should be okay. Ordinary Rod first. Let's do both. Shuffle in a Diancie and a Dialga. Sounds good to me. Shuffle in 2 energies. Sounds good to me. And then we can go ahead and use... Let's see, we need the Evo Answers. We don't need a Training Court. So we can Ultra Ball away Training Court, Battle VIP Pass. Grab ourselves another Dialga. And then we can go ahead and use Energy Recycler. Put back in those energies. We were set up for this. This is good. This is very, very good. Let's go ahead and grab that. And Radiant Greninja that away. Useless cards for us, but let's go ahead and use Vitality Spring. Get those energies out. Put them all on Dialga. And now we should be in a really commanding position for next turn. Couple more clicks here. We'll have all the energy on Dialga. There we go. Okay. I hope they don't have another way to boss up our Dialga here. If they do, we are terribly, terribly screwed. They do play Cross Switchers, so that means they have 2 more Cross Switchers in their deck somewhere. And they need to Melanie onto this Calyrex again. Conceal cards. They could possibly have it, which is kind of frightening for us. Could be very frightening. Let's see what they do. Melanie onto Ice Rider. Do they have another double Cross Switcher play? Palpat. That's not double Cross Switcher. Melanie Irida into the deck. Okay. They're attaching another energy. Do they have another double Cross Switcher? If they don't, I think we got the game in the bag. We're going to come back from the back. They have 1 prize left to go. They cannot knock out our Dialga. Dialga's going to come up and steal the show. All right. Let's go ahead and Evo Incense here into our Dialga VSTAR, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and use Training Court, grab back an energy. We're going to play it. And then we're going to Star Chronos for a knockout. Didn't want to Marnie because I had Boss in my hand. Take the KO, take 3 prizes. Cool. Scoop Up Net's actually really good to keep them away from Boss. They give us the Palkia though, so we're going to scoop up our Blastoise here. We're going to Ultra Ball away it. See if we have another Scoop Up Net in the deck. We do. We do have another Scoop Up Net in the deck. That's actually nice to know. Don't need to play the boss's orders now, which is kind of weird. I was thinking we would have to, but we don't. So we're going to go ahead and conceal cards. Escape rope. Nope. Let's go ahead and Marnie now. We're going to take a knockout anyways. So let's reset our opponent's hand. Let's see if we can get our last Scoop Up Net so we can get the Radiant Greninja off the board. We don't, unfortunately. But that's okay. We're going to attach that energy. We're going to quick ball away a Diancie. Grab that. Don't need it. And we're going to keep that hand just in case. And then we'll Metal Blast, take a knockout. And now we're down to 1 prize. Just like our opponent. Lumineon's perfect off the prizes. That'll give us a boss's orders. We don't need a boss's orders. Let's see if they can get this Palkia to attack. Hopefully that Marnie really messed them up. They did have Melanie and all that stuff. Oh, there's a Melanie. No boss's orders though. Do they have an escape rope? Quick Ball gets rid of a Training Court. Maybe they have a Crobat in the deck. I don't think so. Didn't we? How did the did we knock out the Crobat? No, we didn't. How did Crobat go away? Played an Avery. That's what happened. We came all the way back from 6 prizes down to 1, just like our opponent. There's a Bidoof. Are they toying with me, or do they have an escape rope in their hand? Concealed cards. Choice Belt. Not enough damage, I don't think. I don't think they have 280 damage. There's one more card. Ooh, are we going to get there? No. VMAX doesn't help. I think we got there. I think we were able to overcome. We overcome with Dialga. And we just have to go ahead and Metal Blast. Take the knockout. Solid victory versus Palkia. Way to come back from behind. This deck is extremely powerful. You absolutely saw the power of this Dialga deck. Now, you will notice that the list I played and the list I present is a little bit different. I took out the Zacian and added in a Diancie just because. I think it adds much more consistency to it. So I did that. Go ahead and try the deck out. It's in the description down below. And we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.